guys, today is P3 day 10 and Chase and I are headed where, buddy? And Melody's, and we are going to ride on a what? Airplane. Alright. Just got my handy dandy brevet and we are good to go. Got on the road at exactly 8:30, which was my goal. Chase slept in this morning. I got him up at 6:30, but he slept in from our run. I was nervous because my husband's out of town and I was scared he was going to wake up and freak out. And he did not, so I got my run in this morning, just 3.5 miles, but still, just felt good to get that in. I weighed at 4:30 this morning when I got up, and I was up 2 pounds. And so then I was like, well, maybe because it's earlier in the day, you know, so I'll weigh again after a run when I get in the shower. And I was still up exactly 2 pounds. So yesterday I had my omelet for breakfast, and for lunch, my brakes were grinding. And since I'm driving an hour to the airport, I figured I better take care of that. So we went to like Firestone. We were there for 3 hours, so we walked across the street and went to Firehouse Subs. Well, I got the club on a sub with no bun, so it's ham, turkey, bacon, shredded lettuce, onion, tomato, and some mayonnaise on the side, and I like dipped it in mayo and this bone-sucking sauce. And I checked the sugar on the bone-sucking sauce. It wasn't that high, and it was like, it was molasses actually, and it was like, you know, 5th or 6th on the ingredient list. It was like 4 sugars. Well, and then the ham, like when I was just eating, you know, the meat, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so good. It's like the best thing I've had in forever. And it kind of had a sweet taste, so I'm thinking there's something hidden in that. And then for dinner, I just had my spinach dip, and somebody asked, did I make that? Yes, it's a spinach casserole, P3. And then I did have some sugar-free chocolate chips, but you know, I had some of those in my bug cake the other day, so. And then I was hungry, and I ate to hunger all day yesterday, didn't overeat. Maybe did on the sugar-free chocolate chips a little bit, but got hungry before bed and had to eat string cheese and a piece of cheddar cheese. And then I was still hungry after that, so not sure what's up with that. Yesterday I did another body stat analysis, even though I'd had one 2 days before, just because I wanted to do one a week to the day of when I get back, because I'll get back and go back to the Y next Wednesday. And my fat percentage was down 3%, and I mean, I've been monitoring these since this summer, and they're always right on. And you know, I was down the 2 pounds, and then I was down 3% body fat. So I was like, wow, you know, that is really awesome. And my degree of obesity went up like 2.6%, like in a good way, in the negative. And then my, you know, on the Omron, it said my, which I know, I'm sure that could be iffy, but my Omron actually said that I was 17% body fat, and 2 days before that it said 18.9. So, but I mean, who knows about that? And so, state trooper just passed me. And so, you know, I was super pumped about all those stats, and then to see this morning the 2 pound gain. I mean, I'm honestly not worried about it because I know I didn't do anything wrong. If there was hidden sugars in that food, you know, it'll come back off, as I'm not, you know, eating sugar, so it'll be fine. And then I'll be on my sister's scale, so it could be different, you know, for the next 5 days. It could be completely different, you know, than it had been. So, you know, who knows? I mean, there's just no way to know what it's gonna say. Tonight I'm so excited because I'm meeting Stephanie for dinner, and my sister has a driver picking me up, and I knew that it would be like she's had one before, I knew it would be like a black car, but I just got my email when I was at Starbucks that said it's actually, and I thought it might would be a limousine service, but it's actually a limo. So that's cool. I guess I won't complain too much about my sister not picking me up, and I'll have this driver while I'm there because she's working three days, so he'll take us around town and whatnot. So that'll be fun. I'm gonna feel like a superstar or something. I really get to have some great experiences because of my sisters. We've always been in ministry, so you know, now we're not, but you know, they've always been really good to us. So this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I saw that somebody told me there was a blizzard coming towards the northeast. Then my husband said he didn't see it, so I don't know. Like, is there? I don't know. So yeah, today was P3 day 10. I was up to 116.6, up 2 pounds. Not sure why. Ovulation still did not show that I ovulated, so it looks like I'm going to ovulate when I'm gone, unless I'm at the very beginning stages. I did have some evidence that I was at the beginning of the stages yesterday, or that maybe I was ovulating yesterday. So we made sure that we, you know, did it before I left town. But he had to leave town last night on a business trip, so it's like, well, I mean, you know, couldn't, you know, so it is what it is. I mean, God is in control, so we shall see what happens with that. What else? I did not get to watch any vlogs this morning. Maybe I can watch some at the airport, stick my buds in, and Chase can read a book. But I did see half of my Lemon Drop So Funny, and I didn't get to the meat of it, but I see that you are sharing, and I'm super pumped about that, and super excited just to get to know you on that deeper level, and super excited that you would trust us enough to do that. So I know that's not easy. There's still so much that I could share with you guys, but you know, we'll see. I don't mind sharing. I mean, I'm an open book, but just, you know, see if I feel that that's the way I need to go, or, you know, keep it HCG related for the most part, and give you tidbits here and there. I can always lead you to my articles that I write, because I do write about my life. So anyway, this is going on 7 minutes, and I'm sorry, but I'm excited about my trip. Thank you so much for your support and encouragement. Things are going really well. I ran Monday, didn't run Tuesday because of this cold, but Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, my sister's building has a gym, so I'll do that while I'm there. Omelet for breakfast. I did pack a Think Thin bar and some caramel macchiato almonds, which I know have a little bit of sugar, so both of those I'm going to try to stay away from, but I packed them just in case, you know, because you just never know. Like, and we're not meeting Stephanie until 5 for dinner, and, you know, it's 8:40 in the morning, and I did have a 3-egg omelet instead of a 2, but I already feel hungry, and I am having my brevet, but, you know, I might be beginning to ovulate. Maybe that's why my weight went up. It usually does, and that might be why my hunger is increasing too. Of course, I've been feeling like I should ovulate, you know, forever now, but we'll see. Other than that, I'll be reporting in tonight with Stephanie. We'll be vlogging, and then I will be vlogging from Philly and New York, and maybe I'll do some fun things like take you to Whole Foods with me, because I'll be preparing my sister's P2 foods, and then I will maybe take you to Central Park with me or something like that. If you guys are interested in that, just let me know. Other than that, almost 10 minutes, you guys. I'm just excited, so I've been rambling. We're super pumped. Alright, Chase, so we're going to go to the big toy store in Manhattan, in New York City? Yeah, and you guys, I have to tell you about Kathy has a reading channel, and Chase had been watching her reading channel, and she said he could request a book, so he did, The Roar of a Snore, and she actually purchased it, and then like made a video and recorded it to him, and he has watched it over and over and over again. I watched it first thing this morning, so thank you so much, Kathy. That was such a blessing to him, and just so sweet, so thank you. Can you say thank you, Miss Kathy?
Thank you.
Say thank you, Miss Kathy. day, guys.